Hi, today we are making our Diablo Verde enchiladas. It is one of our favorite recipes. Everybody loves it. Diablo Verde makes a great enchilada sauce. But we're not just making our Diablo Verde enchiladas for dinner tonight. We are donating to the Ballard House, and we're so excited. The Ballard House is a home where patients and their families can stay for free up to 90 days while they're being treated for cancer or transplants, anything. And we're going to donate dinner for them tonight. So we're really excited. Because we are donating to to patients that are receiving treatments, we're going to, of course, wear our gloves, hair nets. We don't have masks. They're all bought out, as you know. So we're going to be wearing bandanas for masks. Of course, our aprons. And our recipe calls for, of course, Diablo Verde. We use the HEB Rotisserie Chicken. We love their fresh flour tortillas. Olive oil. This is actually HEB as well. And the Hill Country Monterey Jack cheese. So give us some time to get prepared, get our hair nets on, and we'll start showing you how to do the Diablo Verde enchiladas. Okay, so the first thing that you do whenever you're going to use the chicken from the rotisserie chicken from HEB is you need to debone it, and we actually keep the skin because we have Rocky. I think there's Rocky. Yes, of course he smells food, so he's around us. But yeah, we give Rocky not the chicken bones, of course, but we give Rocky the skin. So we use the tops off the rotisserie chicken. So, put trash or put the skin in there. And yeah, I mean, it's really easy. This doesn't take much time at all. I absolutely love the rotisserie chicken from HEB as a single mom. Oh my gosh, I grab it at least once a week because I don't always have time to make dinner, and it's excellent. So basically, we're just going to keep on pulling the meat off the bones. And this is really the hardest prep work of the whole process right here.
We have now deboned, deskinned, and detended the chicken. It is now time to oil the pan.
So this is actually more of a lasagna recipe rather than a enchilada recipe?
Kind of like a Mexican lasagna. So we're going to use, okay, need more, that's enough. We're going to use the tortillas as the pasta. So what we do is, as you can see, the tortillas don't cover all the pan. So George here is using our pizza slicer to kind of make extra pieces, right? So we can fill in everything. And then Luke, why don't you do the honors of putting some chicken on there, and I will open. We're going to go ahead and use mild for this because you've got some sick people. Okay, clearly with the glove. You've got sick people, and we don't know about what spices they can have. Okay, got it!
Yeah!
They conquered. I opened up a jar with gloves on. Okay, so go ahead and spread that out a little bit. Okay, so all we're going to do is layer chicken, cheese, and Diablo tortillas. Chicken, cheese, Diablo, and tortillas. So I'm going to probably, now usually we make this with a little bit, smaller of a pan. So I am winging it here. I don't know how much Diablo. It looks like I'm going to use about 2/3 on this layer. Now when it melts, the sauce will melt in and get all yummy and creamy. Okay, so now we're going to do another layer of tortillas. Jorge, are you German anymore? Okay. Spanish. Yes. So here in Texas, if you've lived here for 6 generations like me, you know a little bit of Spanish just to get you by. I know. Okay, what I tell people is I know travel Spanish. Okay.
That's cool.
Mas pollo, mi amor.
Chicken, apparently. You know how to say
So
chicken.
go ahead and put it all in there. So let me show you how to do this quicker. Like that, and then you can spread it around. And get all the corners, and then we're going to use all the rest of the cheese. And then, okay, I know it sounds weird. Wash your gloves and then open up another mild jar for me. Because this is not enough.
Okay.
And then we're gonna need more tortillas at the end, at the top. So here. I don't want to touch that because I touched the chicken. But can you open that?
I think so.
But wait, I think you have to dry your hands first.
Probably do.
Here, I have a thing.
Give me a quick. Oh, no, doesn't that have some chicken grease on it? Okay.
No, I just had it on there like in case we needed it, and now
We need it.
we need it. Okay. Oh, my mask is.
Mine too.
We totally know what we're doing.
Okay. Do it.
I may need the cameraman to come help me with my mask.
Cameraman. Mask help.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, good. So we're using. We might use 3 jars on this. This is a nice big recipe.
Should we?
Can you? Yeah, there's a mile right behind there. Yeah. And I'll use the medium on the enchiladas, but you know, when people are getting treatment, they don't want a lot of spice. So yeah, open up that extra mild, please.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna do at the end is we're gonna layer it. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my mask on. This is a little secret, and I tell people whenever I see them in the stores, I actually add a little bit of, sorry, I'm messing with my mask. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually add a little bit of water. Okay, and why I do that is because sometimes when this is in the oven, you don't want the tortillas to get too crispy. And we have just enough. So we actually use, here, move my mask up a little bit more. Okay. We actually use 2 bags of the flour tortillas from HEB. So that's enough for this big pan. Is we're gonna add a lot of Diablo on the top layer. And we would normally cook it here and show you the finished product, but the Ballard House has an oven. So we're gonna take it to them with cooking instructions. And let's see here, I mentioned this before, I'm French, I love a lot of sauce on all of my food, so I'm gonna use a whole jar. So yeah, we did use 3 jars. Secret, we're working on coming out with a 32-ounce jar of Diablo Verde. But that's gonna take some time, but we are working on that. Okay, so remember I put a little bit of water in this jar, I shook it up, and I'm gonna add it right here to the edges to keep everything nice and moist. And then I'm gonna take the spoon and spread that yummy Diablo sauce all over. It's gonna be so, so good. It's gonna make a lot of families happy. And then we're going to take foil and wrap this up really, really, really good. And we're gonna deliver it to the Ballard House. The cooking instructions are you're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. Take it out, we're gonna give them the remaining cheese. They're gonna sprinkle the cheese on top, stick it back in for 5 more minutes, and then dinner is done for all those wonderful families and patients at the Ballard House.